Hey, how's it going? Just going to show you how to play But the Regrets Are Killing Me by American Football from their first album. Just before we jump into it, I'll let you know you can support me at Patreon. There's a link to that below and a video linked explaining what that all is if you're unsure. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I've also got a Spotify playlist that has got all the songs I've made tutorials for in it, so you can have a listen through that and see if you want to learn anything. Also, if you could like and subscribe, that would be great. Anyway, now that's out of the way, let's jump into the lesson. So for this track, we've got two different guitar parts. Both are in the same tuning. Just need to retune a couple of strings. So from lower string, E, A, they're both standard. We're going to drop our D string down to a C sharp. Our G goes up to a G sharp. And then B and E are standard. Alright, and we're just using a pick. Alright, so we'll go through section by section, give you an example of the parts that we're going to learn, and then I'll teach it to you. Alright, so we'll start with sort of the main riff that you hear at the top of the track. Alright, so this, I think this might be a bit of an amalgam of both guitar parts. So I'll say this part the two guitars are playing in unison, but you can hear a few different notes on the original recording, but it's pretty much just this. So we're starting off 3rd fret on the 4th string. So do that, and then we go 1 open on the 3rd string, then open 4th string, open 3rd string, and then we do this, which is open 1st string, then we've got 4th fret on the 2nd string with your pinky, and 3rd fret on the 3rd string with your 3rd finger. So this first little bit. So we do that, then we've got this lower. So that's just 2nd fret on the 6th string, open 4th, then open 3rd, 4th fret on the 6th string, then open 4th, open 3rd, so you get, then 5th fret on the 6th string with your pinky finger, and we go, so that's 5 on the 6th string, then open 4, open 3, 2nd fret on the 2nd string, then open 2nd string, open 3rd, open 2nd, open 3rd. So you get. And then we've got. To finish off the riff, which is 2nd fret on the 4th string, open 3rd, open 2nd, then 4th fret with your pinky or a 3rd if you're more comfortable, 4th fret on the 2nd string, open 1st, back to that 4th fret on the 2nd string, and then open 3rd string. So you get. And then once you've get back to that open 3rd string, then you go back to the top of the riff and just repeat this round. And so on. So that's goes for the first minute or so of the track. Then guitar 2 drops out and you get this. Alright, so this riff is just on the top 2 strings, and we're going to be playing the 1st string open a lot. So starting 2nd fret on the 2nd string, go that, open first, back to string 2, then we slide up from 2 to 4, open first string, back to that second string on the 4, so you get. Let me go open second string, back to 4th fret, open first string, back to second string, so you get. I'm going to slide 4 into 5 on the second string, open first, back to second string on the 5th fret, and we do this little, which is open, hammer onto 4, pull off on the first string, then 5 on the second, open first, back to 5 on the second. So the whole thing. And yeah, that's that riff. And so this sort of happens maybe 4 or 8 times, can't really remember. And then we've got a similar riff, but it changes. So we start playing this. So a shorter riff, but similar thing on these top 2 strings. So starting 7th fret on the second string, just do that, then open first string, back to 7 on the second. We move down to 5 on the second string, open first, back to 5. Then we just do 4, hammer onto 5 on the second string, open first string, 5th fret on the second, and then 4th fret on the first, back to 5 on the second. So you get. So you play this sort of through 3 or 4 times, and then do a similar thing, but it's kind of like this little linking riff, and we do this. Just the one time through, and then you go back to that one that we just learned. So this one, starting on the 7th fret on the second string again. So 7, open first, back to 7 on the second. Move up to 9 on the second string. Open on the first, back to 9. So you get. And then we put 8th fret on the third string, keeping 9 on the second. We're just picking strings 3, 2, 1, 2. Then we pluck the top string again, but now we put down our pinky on the 11th fret and back to 9 on the second string. So you get. And yeah, that's just a linking riff between that lower. Just that sort of thing. And yeah, that carries through until the sort of the build. But this guitar is just playing 12th fret on the top 2 strings, starting on the second string and then alternating between second and first string. Just that sort of thing. And then the only other part to learn for guitar 1 is the sort of the really, it's my favorite section of the song. I guess you'd call it like a bridge or something, but yeah, it's the next section. And it just goes like this. Alright, so just starting on the 4th string, we're going to go 10, slide up to 12, back to 10. then 12 on the second string, then just 10 on the third, 9 on the second. So you get and then we go, which is open second string onto 7th fret on the second string, 7 on the third, open first, then 8 on the third string, 7, 9 on the second, open first, back to 8 on the third, and then open second. So it's a bit of you sort of jump around a bit and you're playing you're fretting this note, but it's the same as the open first string. So just be, sort of wary of what you're picking here. So that's the riff. And this repeats around a lot. But that's all of the first guitar. Then guitar 2. Like I said earlier, as far as I can tell, largely it's unison with guitar 1 for the first section, for that bit. So the new part that we'll learn comes in when guitar 1 is doing over that bit, and we're just cycling through, sort of arpeggiating some chords, and just goes like this. So 3 of the notes that we're holding down here stay exactly the same. We're just moving the bass note of the chord around, basically. Okay, so chord 1, sort of want to hold down with your 3rd finger, 4th fret on the 5th string, then on the 4th and 3rd strings, 3rd fret with your 1st and 2nd fingers, and then pinky on the 4th fret on the 2nd string. So you get this. And we're going to be picking string 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's chord 1. Then we've got to reshuffle our fingers in the chord position they're in, but we're only moving one note. So now we're playing fret 2 on string 5. So that bass note moves down, but we're keeping 3rd fret on the 4th and 3rd string. And this pinky note stays there the whole time. So again, same picking pattern. So 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the chord 3, we're just taking our first finger off. So we've got the open 5th string, exactly the same thing again. And chord 4, exactly the same as chord 2, just putting that first finger back on the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So that's one pass through, and we do this bit twice, and then we get into pretty much the same thing, just the bass notes are different again. So once you play through that twice, you get to this bit. You play through this bit twice as well. So keeping those fingers where they are, so 2nd and 3rd fingers on the 4th and 3rd strings, 3rd fret, pinky on the 4th fret, 2nd string. And now we're just picking the open 6th string, and pretty much same picking pattern, just one string down for that first note. So picking strings 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Chord 1, chord 2, we already know. Just got that open 5th string. Then chord 3, we're jumping back to the first chord from the first section of this bit. So that's the one when you've got your 3rd finger, 4th fret on the 5th string. And then the 4th chord is the 2nd chord from the earlier section. So just got the 2nd fret on the 5th string. And And yeah, just play through this bit twice. And then once you get to the end of that, you just get to the build chord. So this chord is just 4th fret on the 6th string and 2nd fret on the 5th string. So that bit. And then the last part to learn is just the chords underneath that. Underneath this bit. And yeah, my favourite section of the song, and it's these chords that really do it. So it's pretty simple, and yeah, largely similar to the two previous sections. So chord 1, open 5th string, and then 3rd fret on the 4th and 3rd strings. And just doing one strum of that. I find it easier to sort of flatten my first finger over those 2 strings. So you do that. And then keep that first finger where it is. And we're going to put 2nd finger, 4th fret on the 5th string, and pinky 5th fret on the 2nd string. So you're going from to that. And then you just do a slide up from 5 to 7 on the 3rd string. And I've just got a loop here just to give you a bit of context about how it fits in with the other part rhythmically. So that's the other part. So yeah, that's that last section there. And then just, yeah, the end of the song repeats the first part again. But yeah, that's all the parts to this track. Thanks so much for watching and listening. I've got one more American football track to do from the first album, then I'll have all the be able to play through that whole album. So I'll get there soon. But yeah, like I said, that's it for this one. Like I said at the top of the video, you can support me at Patreon, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, check out that Spotify playlist, and yeah, like and subscribe, that'd be great. But that's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.